Namaste and welcome to CAP. Let's complete. Today we are going to discuss about Indigo's new deboarding process. This was announced by the airline on 4th of August 2022, which also marks the 16th anniversary of Indigo Airlines. This announcement came from their Twitter handle. Before we start, let's know about Indigo Airlines. Indigo is India's largest passenger airline with a market share of 56.9% as of June 2022. They primarily operate in India's domestic air travel market as a low-cost carrier. Indigo began to operate from August 2006 and now they have grown from a carrier with one plane to a fleet of 279 aircraft. So let's understand how Indigo to disembark passengers 6 minutes faster. Indigo has come up with a new process which will allow passengers to deboard the aircraft faster. They introduced a new 3-point deboarding process enabling passengers to exit the aircraft around 6 minutes faster. This means that the airline will use 3 ramps instead of the standard 2 ramps to make the deboarding process quicker. The airline will roll out the process gradually in all its A320 aircraft, which usually takes around 13 minutes for its passengers to deboard. Now this brings us the next question: what is the 3-point system to deboard? As on today, all airlines uses 2 gates, one at the front and other at the rear of the aircraft to deboard the passengers. Like here you can see how front and rear gate are being used to deboard and onboard the passenger. This process of deboarding usually takes 13 minutes to 15 minutes for A320 and A321 type of aircraft. Now, this deboarding time of 13 minutes to 15 minutes might vary from aircraft to aircraft, right? Now, Indigo passengers will be deboarded from the aircraft by using 3 exits, that is 2 at the front, like here you can see 2 at the front and 1 at the rear. So, Indigo airline will use 2 ramp like this. We call this as a ramp. This ramp will be used 2 at the front, 1 at the left side, other one right side. So 2 at the front and 1 at the rear. This will help the passengers to deboard faster than the usual process. Right? This process will also help all the aircraft that get parked far from aero bridges, because aero bridges don't need ramp. You can see in this picture how aero bridge is attached to an aircraft. So in this kind of deboarding, the deboarding time is less and passengers doesn't have much challenges in deboarding. But when the aircraft is parked far from the terminal, then there are challenges with the deboarding process. Hence, to mitigate all these issues, Indigo has come up with a new process which will definitely help both the customer and the airlines. The new process of deboarding will start with flights arriving at Delhi, Mumbai and Bengaluru airports and will be progressively deployed across the network. The new ramp at remote stands, which involve busing passengers to and from the terminal, will eventually be rolled out to 70% of its operation nationwide by Indigo in near future. Now, let's talk about the advantages. That of Indigo Airlines will increase. So, which is very important in airline business. Faster turnarounds mean better utilization of the aircraft. As we all know, Indigo is famous for its on-time arrival. Second is passengers can deboard the aircraft faster. Then this new process will smoothen up the work of the ground staff at the airport, then saving of time for passengers as well as the cabin crew. And lastly, we are all hopeful that several more airlines might follow this process in the near future. This brings to the end of our today's discussion. I hope I have been able to make you understand the topic. Thank you for your time. Stay safe and stay happy.